we first moved here, people warned us away from White City.
We had an unstable community with some problems.
I had the big drainage ditch behind my house that kids couldn't walk down, that they played in, but they shouldn't have been.
It seemed like every road we drove down, I'd tell people you'd lose the school buses in the potholes.
In some neighborhoods, it wasn't safe for the kids to walk to school.
A lot of the water system, a lot of the sewer system had been here since World War II.
First of all, I wanted to thank you all for coming. My name's John McCaleb. I'm currently the manager for Urban Renewal. I wanted to thank a few people for our efforts here at the park. One would be the Urban Renewal Committee for their continued support and lots of ideas and things to help with the park creation. I'd like to thank the White City Community Improvement Association, who agreed to do the maintenance and cleaning and upkeep on the property after we finished. Without them, this playground wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank Hardy Engineering for all of their work and efforts. Their whole team has just been great. David Monin of Terra Science for helping us get the permitting and everything to mitigate the wetlands so that we could make this a usable park and playground. H2 Construction, they did a beautiful job, and this is going to be something that the residents and the kids can enjoy for years. And Playcraft, that's supplied the equipment and helped with the design and everything, and they're out of Grants Pass. They were just really wonderful. Thank you. Nobody's gonna help, huh?
Easier at the end.
Oh, at the end? Okay.
She'll take a
Thanks, guys.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Good job.
The projects, I'm not going to go into great detail about the number or the detail of exactly who was helped and the benefit that was created, but we did things from paving to pollution control to better the air quality in White City, not only for people who live here but for people who come to White City. We did the lighting district, and Fire District 3 helped Fire District 3 do their training center so that they were more able to help serve the industrial clients, their industrial clients in White City. In terms of the residential development that you see that Joy and Cheryl talked about, Jackson County was instrumental in that in two ways, both by basically going through a process of rezoning White City, the entire city, to create the ability to develop in an urban way like you see now, as opposed to what was before, which was about a 1 acre to 5 acre acreage development, to strategically investing in roads so that the private sector development community would come in and build stick-built housing, the stick-built housing that you see in White City. Urban Renewal is such a wonderful tool to make communities better, and in this community it certainly did that. Purposefully making strategic investments to help the people who live here and to help businesses stay here and grow and actually recruit new businesses that both help the people that lived here and helped all of Jackson County.
I just want to tell you why we did this, why the Urban Renewal District got started. I said, I found out that sometimes there are many of our children out in White City that cannot walk safely to school. Many of them have problems in their families. It's low, it's unemployment, it's crisis situations for families out in White City. So the whole goal was to make sure our children are safe and make sure they get to school and have a good education. See, I still get emotional about it. So that's why we started this. So our children in this community could be safe.
When they formed White City Improvement and brought in the urban renewal, just in front of our house, the street was fixed, the storm drains, the sewer and water lines, sidewalks and gutters, and our overhead power was put in underground. It just made a big difference in the beauty.
We just built it step by step with strong community support and a lot of sweat and tears over the years. Our pride days, our cleanup days, all the things that this community has done over the last 20 years to improve itself with the help of residents and outside people too. It couldn't have happened without people that didn't live outside of White City.
This is the end of a very good project out here. I think that this whole community has been a work in progress. I'm really amazed at the number of people over the years before I got started working with it. You know, I was learning about all the things the other people have tried to do over the years out here, and seeing that finally come to this point, you know, is a real good acknowledgement of what those people led up to. And I don't think we're done by any means. I think we've got a lot further to go. I think incorporation, personally, I'd like to see if that was to happen, that we look at maybe the mistakes that other cities make and avoid those.
We all need to be thankful for what we have, and every resident in White City should show their appreciation for all the improvements made through urban renewal by helping to maintain them, by picking up litter, removing graffiti, and working together to make White City a beautiful place to live, work, and play.
This city, at some point, people are going to realize this is the city of the future. What you have here, you have the jobs here, you have the service facilities, you have commercial, and you have your own library, housing. Everything's in such close proximity, you could walk to any of it. Okay? That's the city of the future, not to have to rely on transportation, but to have everything very closely accessible.
Just wanted to say, White City, I agree, proud past, promising future.